Alright! Yeah. Using doorbells is typically how doors work. Hey!
Hi, Makoto.
Alright, we're on time for once.
Listen.
Oh, a favor, you say? Makoto reacts! I see. I mean, that sounds perfectly appropriate to me. Yes. A perfectly reasonable desire, I'd say. I'd rather imagine that nobody would try to attack, but it's best to make sure that if that possibility were to occur, we'd be ready for it. Yes, that person as well. Absolutely. I mean, that's about the only place that has much of any stuff, honestly. Sayaka, stop reading my blue text boxes.
Like I said, I'm psychic.
I know that you have blue hair and blue eyes, but that doesn't mean that you can read blue text. It's just not allowed. Alrighty then! To the gym! Oh? Good news, you say? Ah, yes. We have the power of teleportation. Yes, we can't teleport directly into rooms. Well, yes, that is to be expected. After all, it's not like Makoto is literally teleporting, it's more like a fast travel. I'm pretty sure anyway. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they just straight up don't allow you to do that whatsoever anyway. So yay! But yes, never have I been very excited about going to the gym. But I guess if we're gonna pick up something for self-defense, well, that's a little bit more exciting than normal. Indeed!
You understand?
Well, I mean, there's not a whole lot that we can do, but sure, whatever I can do, I'll do to my very best. Like always. Alright, well, let's go to Hope's Peak Academy, I guess. Hope's Peak Academy at a 90-degree angle. Alright. So we have some rooms that we can go into over here. Or maybe not right now, actually. Well, in general, whenever you're able to enter rooms here in a little bit, it's best to explore them as best as you can. Because,
Hey, Makoto.
we've already gotten like a couple mono coins, I believe. And getting more will be pretty important for this first chapter, at least. You can do it in every chapter, they respawn every chapter, but, later on we'll get to points where you can easily grind mono coins without any issue. But here in the first chapter, they're a pretty scarce commodity.
However...
I see. I guess that's reasonable. You're a pretty darn intimidating figure. Alright, so let's see how Toko's handling it. Indeed. But hey, now at least she's getting to hang out with people.
What's your problem?
Well, I'm just glad you're able to hang out with people. That's cool. Yeah, that too. Yeah. Oh, are you going to become completely transparent? Well, that's not appropriate.
Just a second.
Indeed.
Hmm.
I mean, hey, you know, Hina's trying to make sure that everybody's included, and that includes you, even if you're being kind of a jerk. Oh, a meat dimension? Oh, man, that sounds awesome.
Wait.
Yeah. If she wants to be alone, she
Well...
can be alone. I suppose that's true. Though I think I've seen stranger things before. Anyway, let's keep moving onwards to the gym. Alright, Sayaka, what you got to say about this? Indeed. The display case, you say? Well, let's go check it out. Ah, yes, all kinds of stuff. Quite a variety of awards. What do we have here? Alright, helmets are cool. You know, that's good for defense, but whenever you say defending yourself, that typically means a more offensive scenario, I believe. Or at least a more offensive option. Perhaps some sort of samurai swordsman championship. Interesting. Notably, sometimes I've had these objects over to the right give me mono coins, but other times they don't. Most mono coins seem to be fairly consistent, but these are not for some reason. Anyway, let's go check out that sword. Well, I mean, you know, it's still a long object that one could swing around at theoretically quite high speeds. Oh my! Wouldn't want any of that. I hate getting stuff on my hands. Well, you know what they say, everything glitters with gold. At least I think that's something that somebody says.
Hey,
Indeed, certainly more than nothing. Heh, yeah. Wouldn't want gold ending up everywhere. Taka would probably yell at me. And, I think we've had enough of that for eternity. If anything were to happen, I'd stab them in the face with my golden sword.
Huh?
Even if the blade isn't an actual blade, smacking somebody with the end of it will probably hurt a lot. Aw yeah! Our true weapon is the power of friendship! Well, that's very nice. I mean, sure. We can hang out. We can, like, unleash some memes at each other or whatever. Yes, quite the dilemma. What does one even talk about to a pop star? Ah, it's okay. I mean, look at Sayaka's position. She's in a more awkward state. Like, you know, she's talking to the ultimate lucky student. That doesn't have anything necessarily to do with interests or even, really, capabilities, for that matter. Like, I mean, you know, a lot of these ultimate students, it'd be fairly easy to talk to them because, you know, you kind of expect them to be interested in their particular talent, and so you can just ask them about that, and it's like, oh man, they're probably gonna go off on like a bajillion things. But like, if you're talking to Mako, it's like, hey man, you got luck, and you're like, not really. It's like, oh, okay. It's like, where can you branch off from that?
Listen.
A dream? Well, I have a dreamland. A Kirby's dreamland. Or we won't have Makoto answer, you know, that's too. There's that too. I see. Oh, I did not know that. I see. Yeah, that's reasonable. Ah, yes. I can definitely see that. Well, that's certainly an excellent dream to have. And it would seem that you succeeded in that regard. Whoa, intensity. Oh, I see.
You see?
Complete and utter focus and determination, you say? That's quite intense. That doesn't sound very healthy at all. After all, we're all addicted to oxygen.
Oh no! But...
I'd imagine that the intense competition can itself be its own form of entertainment. Aw, well that's very nice. Indeed, utilizing teamwork to maximum effect can bring
But
many
that's
people
why-
happiness. Well, something I'd imagine. True, but there could always be more happy days. Oh my. This isn't good at all. Yes, I suppose this does make sense.
You see?
Yes, I have heard that line said a couple times now, I believe. Theoretically, yes. But then this happened. Yeah. Not with you getting kidnapped. Whenever you get out of here, you'll be like praised as a hero for escaping a ridiculously dangerous situation. Yes. Yes, I can see that. Like a ghost. Yeah, I guess it can't be fixed like that. Sometimes things are too intense for words. Well, maybe it's a mood that needed to be killed.
Sorry.
Yeah! Bringing the conversation to food!
Okay.
Okay. I mean, you know, I won't turn down somebody making food for me. Chili oil? Ah, good. The mood has become light once more. Well, she's a pop star. She's got, like, acting capabilities. You gotta be able to act to be in the business. And there's our sword. Capital S-O-R-D, sword. Because it's so terrible, it doesn't deserve the W. Oh boy, it's a free time event. I don't even know about free time events. So guys, this is our first free time event. We're basically allowed to freely explore the school at our leisure. And this is the time whenever you can talk to people and hang out with them and increase your rank with them, as it were, which I'll get to a little bit later. Well, more detail a little bit later. But notably, this is a good time to run around and search for Monokuma coins. Just go around and click on everything. And I'm gonna do just that. So I'm probably gonna speed up this process. So I'll see y'all here in a second. Notably, there are no Monokuma coins in the hallways here. They're only in rooms. Alright, so we've explored the vast majority of the rooms in this area, and this is the last room that I'll be exploring for now, and there's a very good reason for it, because this is where we'll be using all of the Monokuma coins. Oh, we even got another one. In fact, I think there's like another one in here as well in this chapter. So there's a vending machine. But we can't actually use the vending machine to buy specific items, unfortunately. And let's see, I think, yeah, the camera's up here. The camera and monitors always have the same explanation per chapter. Every chapter will have a new explanation, but I mean, it's not really gonna matter that much. But then there's this machine. Indeed! So this is the machine where you input your Monokuma coins. You can put in pretty much as many as you have, I think up to 99. The more you put in, the higher chance you'll have of a new item. Of course, since we don't have any items right now, there's no chance of having any repeat items, so we can just put in like one at a time. Look at that, we got an item. I tend to put in my coins one at a time because, I mean, the thing is that even if you put in a ton of coins, it still won't give you a higher chance of a new item than if you would put in each coin individually. It'll just speed up the process, I guess you could say. But at the same time, you won't be getting as many items out of the Monokuma machine here. Which might not be a good thing. Because, you know, you can use items to rank up with your friends whenever you talk to them. Well, they're not necessarily friends right now, they're your associates at the moment. Oh, sometimes you can get a lucky, and you'll get an extra item out of this. There are around 100 items to obtain, and certain characters like certain items more than others. Certain characters hate certain items even. Like, so I just got 2 little game devices, but if I find somebody who likes that particular item, I can just give them repeats of that item repeatedly, and it will still give me as much of a relationship bonus as it would have if I just gave them one, kind of. Basically, repeat items are good, because if you find the person that likes it, you can just keep giving it to them without any sort of penalty. Alright, but we have 10 items right now. That's certainly enough for what we need to do. Alright, so let's see here. At this point, we can hang out with anyone that we want. And let's see. Let's look at our map. Who do we have? Let's see, we have all of them. Celeste is in there. They're in the kitchen, that's nice. Who's in here? Laundry, Chihiru's doing the laundry. And Sayaka's in her room. Well, hey, Sayaka's pretty important. Let's go hang out with her. Let's see, there's us, and there's her. We're next door neighbors. Isn't that nice? Indeed.
Listen.
Yeah, let's spend some time with Sayaka. Absolutely.
Sorry.
Nah, it's chill. And we'll have a little bit of flavor text here, depending on the scenario. And then we'll grow a little bit closer. But, of course, now we can give her a present. So we've had a variety of items so far. Let's take a look here. What do we have? Instant noodles. Fill it with boiling water and it's ready in 3 seconds. Of course, it'll go bad in like 30. Okay, so that's one item. Let's see here. Do we have anything more Sayaki? A figurine of the popular TV personality who hosted Lost in Forbidden Love Fantasy Outer Space. Maybe. Let's keep looking. Adorable Reactions Collection. A DVD that contains footage of people reacting to various pieces of art. That might be a fairly Sayaka thing to give her. The Fun Play. The newest popular portable game system. It has a high-def touchscreen and can also play music and videos, making for the perfect all-in-one media machine. Pretty sure this is vaguely based on the PSP, although the Fun Plane kind of sounds like the Game Boy, vaguely. Maid's handbag, available only at the posh Maiden Road, which is geared towards female fanfic fans. Please, please take me with you next time you go. I don't know, that doesn't sound very Sayaka to me. Someone's graduation album! A Hope's Peak graduation album that somebody left behind. The signature pages are all completely blank. Well, that's sad. An oblat, a thin edible film made from starch. It's commonly used as a candy wrapper, but also helps cover up the taste of bitter medicine. Small light, common wisdom might make you think that shining this light on you will turn you small. But no. It's just that the light itself is about the size of a matchbox. And the meteorite arrowhead. An arrowhead discovered in some ancient ruins. Fashioned from a meteorite. They say that getting pierced by it will give you the power to see demons. Well, that's odd. Red costume? Jump into this and you'll feel like you can support the world. It resembles some sort of Yeti creature. Oh, that's definitely not a Sayaka thing. Then we have the school crest. That's kind of a game-related item. Everything beyond it is game-related items, so you can't really give her anything around there. So let's see. I believe that the funny reactions collection is probably best right now. There are definitely some items that we could have gotten that would have been better, but let's go with this.
You see.
Or maybe she didn't want that. Well, we get the cutscene anyway, so it doesn't matter. Whenever you rank up between characters, they'll have a little scene. And if you don't rank up, then they won't have a scene.
But that's why.
Aw, isn't that nice? Ah, don't say that, Naegi. Oh. I mean, I guess that makes sense. I mean, hey, Makoto's kind of a shy guy, it seems. I can relate to that.
Hey,
Well, okay. I can't imagine that there wouldn't be very many of those.
But...
Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense. That's unfortunate. Well, now you can undo that regret at this point. A huge bird. I don't know what fairy tale you're referring to. Well, now we have another thing about relationship upgrading. Sometimes you'll be asked questions, and so you'll have to answer them. Sometimes you can make an educated guess, other times it's just going to be straight up a guess, or sometimes you might know it. But in this case, we have quite a few birds here, but a crane is the only one that's really associated with lakes to any real extent, so let's go with that.
Okay.
Nice! We got it. If we get it right, then it can, like, help your rank up for the next time, I believe. Nice! Makoto helps the animals. Well, it still helped you with the ladies, dude.
You see.
Absolutely. Even a belated thanks is appreciated. Eh? Yeah, I'd imagine so. I feel like you're making a reference there, but I have no idea what it is. Well, now you've gotten
Um,
like 3 times at this point. I mean, to be fair, this is dramatic. It's just dramatic in a completely different context. Absolutely.
you see,
Hey, intuition can get you far if you know how to use it. Oh man! She does know how to use it.
like I said, I'm psychic.
Right. And there we go! The report card has been updated. That lets you know that you have officially ranked up with that character. And we've also unlocked a skill. I'll get more into what skills do later, but just know that you want those. And I believe that'll be the end of that day. Indeed. So as promised, I'm skipping this text. There we go. And we can move on. I'd imagine that's the case with most ultimates.
Dangan Ronpa.